post-trip inspection. Now, post-trip inspections have potentially safety issues. So, in other words, any issues that needs to be addressed, that's where the post-trip inspection will happen before the next driver takes over that vehicle. And you want to do that to catch problems early and ahead of time and definitely avoid citations. Now, in section 396.11 in the FMCSRs, it states that a DVIR must be completed and signed by the driver when a defect or deficiency is found or discovered. So, what not to check? There are things that you should not check during the post-trip inspection. And you want to inspect everything you did in the pre-trip except these items, because these items will be affected by heat by the time you finish driving that vehicle on the road. So you have the oil, the tire pressure, the brake hoses and drums, hub oil, and exhaust components. Now, you have the report defects. Part of doing a post-trip inspection, you are required to report any defects. So if you see any deficiencies or anything wrong with the vehicle that limits or stops your ability to safely drive that vehicle, such as the brakes, steering, lights, tires, or any other items, then you want to document that on your DVIR. So it's either a paper form or it can be electronic form. So that's the DVIR, driver vehicle inspection report. And you have to report it to your company as well. So this includes any minor defects that wasn't repaired during the day. You want to note that down in your DVIR as well. Then you want to make sure that it's certified and safe when you do for your company, for example, or mechanic. To certify it is safe, the company and mechanic must approve repairs before the vehicle can operate on the road again. Certify the corrections are not required to safely operate the vehicle. Then you have the DVIR requirements. So for you, whether your company requires it or not, if a defect is noted or a malfunction is noted, the DVIR must have identification, company official, and next driver. So in other words, the identification, you must identify the vehicle, such as the license plate number, the vehicle number. You need to note down what's the vehicle number or the license plate number. The company official is you want a space for mechanic or the company to write their signature in to show that the repairs were either completed or it wasn't necessarily needed to safely operate that vehicle. Then the next driver, it should be in line on that DVIR for the next driver to sign their signature to verify that vehicle is safe to operate. Even if the next driver is you, if you have to write yourself, sign yourself, then that's what you would need to do. And note that the post-trip inspections bring a peace of mind, knowing that it's safe to operate for the next driver. Now, although the DVIR is not required if there's no defects there, many companies, many carriers, motor carriers, companies, they will require drivers to fill out the DVIR as a common practice at the end of each day. And that's usually part of their policy. Hey, BET Trainer here. Listen, if you really had true value out of this video, go ahead and click that like button and share some honest comments about this video, because this is going to help other people as well see the video and get the value information, so that way they can be inspired by what you're doing right now as well. So also, if you want to get the latest updates, go ahead and click the subscribe button, so then you can be able to always be updated on the next instant video that will be put out. So again, go ahead and do that. And this video was sponsored by BET Life Services and CDL for Life.